not what happened.
Cheese.
Snipe. There you go. There's your fucking cheese slap. There's your cheese quota for the month, Snipe. How you doing? How's your morning going? Snipe, do you get, like, daylight savings time? I was just curious, because, like, Mirthless has, like, daylight savings time just automatically happen. And I was just wondering, you do? So, is it, like, when do your clocks and stuff, like, go either, like, an hour forwards or an hour back and stuff? Because this shit is so curious to me, because in Australia, we have, like, multiple different time zones within the Australia itself, but then we also have, like, Queensland itself doesn't have daylight savings time. We don't do it, but everywhere else in Australia does do it. So, like, my times are always the same times consistently, a week to week, month to month, stuff like that. But everybody else's times shift, like, forwards and backwards, and it fascinates me. Yeah, it's not an entire worldwide thing, Snipe. That's why I'm asking, because, like, Queensland doesn't do it, like, where I am. But Queensland borders, like, I think 2 or 3 states. I think it's 2 states, give or take. And both of them have got different time zones. Pretty much, I know of at least 2 in Australia that have got daylight savings and shit, where they go forwards by an hour and stuff. And I think they do it in winter. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I don't tend to interact between states enough to kind of know it off by heart. But yeah, I found it was really fascinating the other day, because I went to check in on Mirtha's stream, and it'd been streaming for like an hour, and I'm like, what the? But yeah, apparently auto clocks forwards. Like Queensland's single place or owned by Royal Farm. That's pretty ignorant, Snipe. You should look it up. Queensland's pretty fucking huge. I was gonna make a just like your mum joke, but that's taking that too far. I'm sorry. The burns were going there. You might need cream for that. Anywho, no, Queensland is fucking massive. It takes, like, you could basically drive from one end of it to the other, and it's probably like a day or something like that trip, at least. It's hours, especially if you factor in, like, you know, toilet stops and food and drink and stuff. It's not as big as Perth. Perth is twice the size, but, like, Perth is basically almost a third of Australia in itself. Queensland feels like it's like 1/4 of Australia, kind of thing. It's kind of all over the place. Here it's land literally owned by family or farm, because I'm not sure. I think it's like fam. Here, I don't know. Australia's just like government, royal family. No, we're not under royals anymore. We got, what do you call it? Some kind of like constitution or some shit. I don't know what the fuck it was. Commonwealth. I think we were under the Commonwealth, and I don't know if we still are. I don't know. That happened while I was, like, still in schools. So, nah. I know that we're not under whatever it is, royal stuff. I don't follow any of this crap, honestly. But yeah, definitely should probably, like, check out Queensland if, like, yeah. Oh shit, there's another guy right there. I didn't even see him coming down. Yeah, if you're not familiar with, like, daylight savings time not being everywhere, but give me that. 2 shotties. I can work with this. Give me both of those. Get them loaded up. Grab this. 4 shots is enough, but I'll go for a bit more. Maybe not that. Not that. I could add them onto it. Land where they do whatever. It's just a land they own. Protect wildlife. I have no clue. Yeah, I don't know. I don't tend to, like, oh, did you go? You came out. You came out. Where did you go? Yeah, I don't tend to, like, follow a lot of that stuff. We had it in school. It was mandatory. We learnt it. I promptly forgot it because it was unnecessary to existing. Hi. No, you don't. All right, that's that guy. Where is the other one?
You disgust me. Go on.
He's over here somewhere. I think he might be in the shed, or he could have gone across the street. That's all I know. I can hear him. He's not in there. Where did you go, sir? Because There. Alright, hi. You sound like you're outside on the wall. I was gonna say, I'm like, if I hadn't have climbed, I was just looking to jump. I was gonna jump, but I climbed. But it's all good. I've had a few like that tonight where it's just like, oops, I've clicked something. Instead of like jumping or something like that, I just climb. Mind you, I get a lot of people when they do that. Back, finished room world, had dinner, food coma, and wake up here. Nice. Did your cannibals feast as well? Did they have dinner? What'd you have for dinner, by the way, Grim? I was looking at maybe bacon and potato or something after stream. Where was I looking? Match history, was it? Yeah, this. That's what I was trying to look at. I kill about 3 people on average, give or take. But, yeah, that won't be for a while. You've probably had a pretty good rest. It's like a couple of hours, I think. I feel like it's been a couple of hours, Grim. You know, the funny thing is, like, I don't actually register, like, how long into a stream I'm at. So, like, I have, you know, like the clock on your computer, right? Just down in the corner, right? So I look at that occasionally just to make sure that I'm not, like, running past, like, 2 a.m. or something like that. But I generally don't register how far into a stream I am. So if I ever sound, like, really fucking disorientated where I'm like, hey, it was only, like, an hour ago or something. But yeah. Sometimes I'm just like unaware of time passing, and I'll look over and it's like it does actually keep track of like the session and stuff, but yeah. I don't know. Once we got wiped, need to start new colony. I'm thinking of vampire colony next. I have frozen meat lovers pizza with extra smoky barbecue sauce and cheese. Nice. Oh man. Yeah, we were talking about the pizzas the other day. Sorry, it's just my brain thinking about the conversation we had about like the microwave pizzas and stuff, and I'm like, no, we already had that conversation. um, how I don't know. I guess everybody's colonies in RimWorld kind of like last intermittent time frames. It's so normal for me to have colonies that last so fucking long that I don't kind of notice it. So yeah. Welcome in, Necro. Welcome back. I will hydrate, Rin. Thank you. And I will also get a stretch on before we start. Hold up. Yeah, no. We're talking about microwave pizza. And like, you know, when you get like a frozen pizza and stuff and just gnocchi in, how it's like soft and gooey and warm and stuff. And it's just kind of nice. It's kind of its own creature compared to like getting like a store-bought pizza or something, you know? It's just cooked pizza in the oven. A plastic plate. No. Oh, she did not. Did she really? Did she like realize before it melted, or is this like one of those ones where you see a photo on Reddit later kind of thing? Because that's awful. There's been I don't think we've ever been that tired to like accidentally put something plastic in the oven. Mind you, Nick. So you know how I was talking about when we got what do you call it? When Nick was trying to like get me out of eating microwave pizzas and stuff. So we went through this whole stage of getting like proper pizza trays and everything, right? Before that, I just honestly, I still do it now. I really don't care. I use a sliver of baking paper underneath my pizzas and anything I cook because I hate washing up. So instead of using a pan or anything like that, I just put like this fine ass like little waxy paper in, and that's good enough. You get an ad. Yeah, no, they'll still be going. I'm sure we'll know when you're off it. That it was all molten, and she realized, oh no, that's the worst thing. Because the worst part about that is the pizza's not safe to eat at that point. That's the sad part. You know what's really fucking sad? The one time I made a pizza, and as I was pulling it out of the oven, I promptly fucking dropped it face down on the floor. And it was at a time where I really needed to like mop my floors and stuff. And because as you guys know, I've got like health issues and stuff, so I got a really weak immune system, whatever. So I can't just risk that, you know? Even though it's my floor and stuff, but there's, you know, a hefty amount of cat butt on that floor, so you're up here, aren't you? No? I thought more than one person landed with me. You offered? Nice. Yeah, no, I've got so basically once an hour there's like a little ad block kind of thing. So people have got time to go and get a drink, go to toilet, all that kind of stuff. Instead of getting interrupted like nonstop throughout the stream. It's just kind of encouragement to stand up and walk around and stuff. So yeah, whenever you get those, just remember to like maybe go wander around, stretch your legs, refresh your drink, do whatever you've got to do kind of thing. Also, how'd you go with your cleaning? Did you end up getting much of that done? Because I know that it's either yesterday or today. Because yeah, your birthday party's tomorrow. There, I still can't believe like I know two people having a birthday this weekend. And you're one of them. Shadow's the other. I think it's really cool. Yeah. March. March is an interesting fucking month. Give me that. Is there anything else up here? No. Yes, there is drugs. I'll give you those. They look like wood fire pizza the best. I don't. Wood fire pizza is actually the one pizza I do not like. That's the one that I was talking about where it smells weird to me. I'm not a big fan. I need a helmet. I'll see if I can get one here. Oh, hope not to break my legs. There we go. That's well, that's close. Pretty close. I've done a lot of cleaning today. Nice. Fucking congrats. Cleaning sucks. So the fact that you've like, you know, done some, even if it's, you know, any amount, and you sound like you've done a lot. So that's awesome work. Don't need any of that. I need something. I need a fucking helmet. That's what I need. I'm not seeing one. I got the floor left. That's not too bad. Unless you've got like a really large like floor area. Because like we don't have a very big like floor foot space in this house, and it's mostly tiles. There's a helmet. It's mostly tiles and a bit of carpet, but the tiles are like, okay, as soon as I mop, one of the cats is going to throw up. I can guarantee it. Like the sheer concept and notion of, you know, a mop coming out or even a vacuum, God forbid, like they will go out of their way to make sure that at least one part of that floor is not pristine. The worst part is I've got really glossy tiles. So any kind of like splodges that are not like matte with the rest of the mop show up, which is kind of frustrating. Like I really don't give too much of a fuck about my floors. I don't care if there's dirt on them, right? I'm not that much of a nut about it. But at the same time, if I've taken the time to mop, I kind of want it to stay clean, at least for 24 hours. Mate, you just shot at me. Where are you? You've got to be down here in the grass with me. There's no way you're up the hill. I don't see him. I have a scope for this, I don't think. Oh no, I got a 6x scope. Fuck it, I can fucking find him. It's probably behind here somewhere. Where are you? Come on, take another aim before somebody else. There you are. What? Hold on. There goes 64 square meter apartment, not the biggest. It doesn't sound too bad. That sounds quite manageable. Is that your leg there? No. Yeah, that definitely sounds manageable. Mate. Can you not? Yeah, no, I've got... Oh, shit. Fuck. I don't know who hit me then. I'm not taking the chance. Somebody can see me so good. Jesus. I don't know who you are and where you're shooting, but I'm getting the fuck out of here. You can have fun with that guy. I'll go take my drugs over the hill. Fucking hell. Yeah, no, I've got a full fucking 3-bedroom house to deal with most of the time. Like, we don't use all the space, but we have got cats milling around, so you know what they're like. They can get places. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It's not too bad because we don't go into certain rooms and stuff. Like, you really just have to dust. Worst case scenario, kind of thing. Dust in a vacuum because we just don't use it. But if I could, I would love to have a much smaller house. I hate the size of this place. It's too much, and at the same time, everything's too fucking small. Um, so like the kitchen is not big enough for 2 adult people to stand in and use at the same time. But all right, I'm gonna go wide around here. So the thing is, like, the hallway, you can kind of walk 2 adults past sideways, stuff like that. But then there's like this whole extra room, which we mostly just use at the moment as like a server room. We use it as like a server room and storage. It's also supposedly like a bit of a self gym and also supposed to be a guest bedroom. It's kind of like a multi-purpose room that we just don't use. Oh, hello. But yeah, I think it's a bit of a waste of space. Mind you, when I built this place, I built it for a different future kind of lifestyle kind of thing. I was kind of building it on the purpose of my previous house was too small, really small. And so I went bigger in some areas and smaller in others. And I fucked up balance really bad because ain't nobody should be fucking building a house when they're like, you know, just barely an adult. The brain cells aren't there yet unless you've got yourself a fucking professional helping you. Where are you, mate? Somebody down in here. Oh man. I don't know where they are. I just heard them and I'm quite concerned about that one person who was absolutely sniping me coming up and around through the corner. Really. They're quite lazy with cleaning. I don't like the idea of cleaning every day. I prefer to wait a few days and do heavy duty job. Yeah, I prefer to wait a while and then do like a mass chunk of cleaning if I can. Mind you, I really don't like cleaning and I've got a lot of like old injuries and stuff like that make it really difficult and medical conditions and stuff. So what I tend to find now, hello, you might be able to get me. I tend, oh, I got one shot on you. So because of like over summer that kind of like cactus my entire fucking medical condition pretty badly for a while there. I kind of just wasn't really able to do anything. Jesus, mate. You know, I'll come to you. It'll be better off for everybody if I just move up a little bit. Alright, hello. There we go. I figured out the distance. It's all good. There should be another one over here, by the way. I'll go find him. Yeah, so summer we pretty much did only like the bare minimum stuff. Like I have tried a few different things. So I've tried cleaning like a little bit every day. I hate it. I really do. I don't enjoy having something like that as part of my daily routine that I have to do one thing or something, you know, like fold laundry. Fuck that. No. It can stand the bastard. It'll be right, you know. There's a car headed over here too. You know, anything like that. I also, when I lived by myself for a long time, I kind of got used to, like, I had a dishwasher, right? But the thing was that it's not really worth running for one person for one day. So I would tend to find like I'd have to either wait 2 or 3 days before doing a load of dishes and stuff, or potentially just do them by hand. Like, that's like the trade off and stuff like that. Same goes for like cleaning my house when I was by myself was like a once in 6 months event because I really didn't dirty up the place. And the elderly cat that I had at the time, she was pretty good too. She didn't really do too much until she got really old and then she started getting really sick. And then there was a lot of work. But, you know, that happens. But yeah, between the 2 cats and us, like, it's not bad. I don't know. I don't really enjoy it, so I procrastinate the fuck out of it as much as possible. Plus, it hurts. That's another big thing too, because it hurts a lot to do. Um, like there's no super reward for it, kind of thing. Like I'm okay with a little bit of dust on a shelf. I'm not gonna flip a desk over it. I don't care. I'm not gonna be worried about, 5 glasses sitting next to the sink waiting to build up for a load. They're rinsed, they're not bringing any pests in. It's not bothering anybody. We're not using them. I've got spare glasses, stuff like that. Like it can wait, you know. It's out in the middle of the field. Good. That might actually draw somebody out in there. Great. I'll go through here because I need something better than this 2-shot. But yeah, I know that if you've got like house inspections and shit like that, you kind of do have to keep up on cleaning a lot more frequently, which kind of sucks. I haven't really had that. Um, I've always just had like, nitpicky friends and family and stuff like that that are like, oh my god, there is a sliver of dust on this TV. How can you live in this place? It's disgusting. And it's like, you do realize that that's my skin follicles, right? You're touching, right? Like, I'm not okay with this situation. Fucking put them back. Like, that's how I see it. I didn't end up finding a good gun, but I did find a grenade, so that counts. So they tend to clean if I get visitors. Yeah, I used to do that, but I did also used to have visitors a lot more often too. These days, pretty much since COVID, we kind of almost completely shut down having anybody over ever. So it's not too bad. Like, it's more so if we have tradespeople come over to like fix something, because shit in my house breaks so much, and a lot of things will go at the same time. And it would just be like, I'll just wait until a few things are broken and then get a trade in to help like fix up whatever it is. I don't know. Oh, hello. I can take you out because I can see you. Hold up. You're just down here. You're being way obvious. Hi. You can just kind of stay around that rock. There we go. Alright. I'm still somehow in the zone. I've just been kind of milling around. I'm kind of tired tonight, so I'm just kind of like, whatever goes. I usually am whatever goes anyway, but I'm a little bit more meh than I usually am. Where are you? Hi. You're just in zone, aren't you? There we go. I don't know who you were shooting, though. Gonna hope that... Oh, there they were. What's that? Bush. Just a bush. Fucking false alarm. This is funny, though. When I was living alone, I always kept the toilet clean. I tend to spray and wipe down the seat every time I use it. I still do that as a habit. That's a nice habit to have, though. Yeah. I don't know. When you're only one person, it is a lot easier to keep your space. There's a dude in the air. It's a lot easier to keep your space clean. It just is. I don't like this guy flying over. I gotta go back this way. I think it's been over a year since I cleaned my floor with soap and water. You vacuum and use dust mop twice a week. I know we did a house clean when we got the air conditioners fixed. So that would have been when they first broke in December. Fuck. And then also in February when we got the quote and then when they came out to replace them. So that would be the 2 times that we've cleaned recently. I don't like that guy's flying over me. There we go. Go over the top and keep going, mate. He stopped. I don't like that. Where did you land? The hell did you do? Yeah, I'll take that grenade. I wasn't expecting there to be a grenade, but you know what? I'll take it. While I'm at it, let's replace you. Give me all that. Pop you on there. Actually, no. Keep that with me just in case. And what are we up to? We've got 22 people alive. We're right. Oh, man. Yeah, I think that was the last time we did a clean was probably February and December and stuff. But I mean, prior to that, I'm not sure. We normally clean around December before the Christmas decorations go up. And we sometimes usually clean after bringing the Christmas decorations down because the cats can wreak havoc in the house for a couple months there, or a month or so. Hey, Phoenix, what are you doing? What are you up to? Phoenix is here with us. He's like, I think he can hear the buzzing through my headset, and he's like investigating the window. It's not on the window, Phoenix. I'll tell you that right now. I also don't know if anybody else is running in. What are you doing? I just noticed some blood on the floor. Dry blood, that is. Oh, man. The old crime scene cleanup. What are you doing, Phoenix? If I can get into zone, I'll stop and give you a pat. But I don't think anybody else is around. I'm just going to play dead for a second, give Phoenix a pat. What are you up to? Why aren't you sitting on Nick's chair? You're not normally this needy. Are you cold? Let's see. Ears are a little bit cold. They're not too bad. They're cool, but they're not too cold. The funny thing with Phoenix is because he's a Tonkinese, and his particular, what do you call him? The seal mink cat, right? So his particular coat, the seal mink type, it gets super dark when he gets cold. So the colder he is, the darker his features are. And so it's really, really obvious when Phoenix starts getting cold, he just gets darker and darker. And summer, he ends up more of like a caramelly kind of color. Just really interesting. My cat's kind of like a mood ring type thing, except temperature sensitive. There's one, of course. I think I itched my leg and opened. I saw it probably dripped. Yeah, no. It's all good. I assume that you probably just had like a blood nose or you had like a little like cut or something like that. But I was just making light of it, making it into like a whole crime scene situation that you're like confessing a crime scene that had happened or something like that, you know? Just something silly. It's all good. You'll get it. It's a none better, I swear. That's what they all say. Nah. It would be really there he is. Oh fuck. It would be really fucking hard to convince people these days of that kind of stuff just because like it's so easily fucking joked about. You might be up here. Look, there's this one car. I think the guy with the car is sitting up in a... There you are. Hi. Hey, mate. You see me, don't you? I wonder if I can take out your wheel. Let me back just a little bit more. Well, you can't see me as well as I can see you. Let's get rid of your tire. There we go. Oh, Jesus. What the fuck? I was behind the tree. Man, there has been like at least 3 kills tonight that are like that, where I'm like fully fucking protected. Oh, Grim, you got no idea. There was one where I turned a corner with the DBS